Today is the last day of my work in the company. Tomorrow I will come till the afternoon and then I will leave. And in this weekend I will fly back home with an unknown future. I don't know what's gonna happen, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna decide. But for the time being, I have been abroad, away from my family, for about 7 years, doing masters in the US and moving around there, and then coming here to the South Korea and spending about 4 years here, learning the language and evolving in the community and working in a company. And now after I finished my studies and what I have to do, now it's time to go back home and see what I'm gonna be able to do back there. So today is the last day, and as a part of the Korean culture, today I met with the manager, like the company owner, the CEO, and this person have like big heart, and he is a very, very, very kind person. He hugged me and he told me that I have a father here in Korea, which is him. Like he said, I'm your father in Korea, and that like made me very emotional, and I really like thank him for his kind words. He said, you have a father back home, and never forget that you also have a father here. I'm your father here. And he said that the company door is always open for you. Whenever you want to come back, we welcome you here. And that affected me a lot, and he was very, very concerned about what I'm gonna do back home, like when I return, where I'm gonna work, where I'm gonna go, how I'm gonna establish my future. And I kept thinking about, like when I was in US, if I learned something there, I learned the selfishness, which is you only have to concern about yourself and focus about yourself, and everything should be around your own benefits, and you should never ever think about anybody else, because nobody cares about anybody else. If you fall, nobody's gonna help you. If something happens to you, nobody's gonna care about you. So you are on your own, and you should be doing like act the same toward the people around you. But then when I came here, it's 180% vice versa, and I am shocked on how much kindness and concern they do about their employees or the people that work for them. And he was shocked about, like, my professor. Like, he was like, oh, your professor is supposed to take care of you more and like be more concerned and aid you and help you more. And I was like, why would they? And then the problem is they don't know how kind they are. They tells me, oh, we are actually, like I heard from my Korean friends, they say, oh, we are very, very selfish people. And then I really think that I'm like, dude, you are not selfish, but the degree of their humbleness and kindness, they always consider themselves not to be good ritually, like in their mind, so that they keep striving to get to the perfection, which is like they would never get, but they will always try to. And that is the thing. So They don't have a self-esteem. They're very, very humble people, and they would always respect the people in front of them, and they are very concerned about them. And that's something that I'm very grateful to meet such people. So now when I go back home, I actually have two kind of cultures that I learned from, and one is against the other one. So I don't know which one is right or which one is wrong. But I always encourage humanity and kindness. So I suppose that they are the right people, and they are the one that we should be following, and they are the one who we should follow their rituals and their attitude. And I hope that the world learns more about South Korea. It's a small country with 50 million population, but believe me, they can change the world with their kindness, smart, dedication, and hardworking, and like everything else. So anyway, I just want to reflect about South Korea versus the Western culture. All right.